Let's see if it's as peak as y'all say. Thank you to our $5 patrons, Red Wolf 4765, Midnight Gemlord, and Sean. And thank you to our $3 members, Recliner Plays and Red Wolf 4765. And a very big thank you to our $25 patron, Alex Ice Rose. Now, we're on this breakdown / live reaction to chapter 79 of Boruto Naruto Next Generations. Please remember to leave your comments on the chapter in the comment section down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, hit that little notification so miss out on any videos that come on the channel. Also, I do a Patreon down below. Each will be visible as one $1 exclusive videos, early content, and more. You can now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Now, let's hop into the live reaction. What's up, guys? Once again, here we are to do a live reaction to chapter 79 of Boruto Naruto Next Generations, which is known as Omnipotence. And I'm sorry, like, I wish I could say this is like a genuine, true, fresh out the box. I live on the internet. Sorry, like I live in the modern. I do not live under a rock. I already know the big twist. It's been everywhere. The Boruto fans, left, right, up, down, set. Like, I could not walk down the street without hearing Boruto's peak because spoiler. Like, if you've managed to avoid it and you're just here with the live reaction with me, great. I've not actually seen a single page from the chapter. No, I've seen one page. I've seen, I think, the final page of the chapter, ironically. That's the only page I've seen in the chapter. So, I mean, I heard it's peak, but let's take a read. Let's take a look. Before we start claiming things are peak, let's take a read. Let's take a read. Let's take a read. All right, editing me. Ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I do keep it on me at all times. And I keep it on me in order to make sure you have to, as a wise person once told me, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Live by that philosophy, folks. Anyway, let's hop right to chapter 79. Boruto Naruto Next Generations. Chapter 79, Omnipotence. That's a big old word. That's a big old word, Boruto fans. Spell it. Spell it. Don't look. Don't look. I looked at the cover of the screen like y'all get, like it works like that. But let's see. Omnipotence. Let's see. Just spit it out. What the heck's happening? I told you. It has already begun. Yeah, so Boruto did get his famous post-time skip scar last chapter. So that did indeed end up happening. And I've heard, like, the Boruto anime is ending. Like, that's why y'all suddenly have good animation again. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just saw the, I've been seeing a whole ton of stuff also on, like, the Boruto or the, I think that was Borushiki versus Kawaki fight, and like it had the Naruto versus Sasuke reference in there. You know, I saw the animation was heat. Don't get me wrong. The blue into the red flame, I love it. I love it. I like that. So I can definitely see it. But this definitely does seem like y'all been, not even y'all, even I've been claiming Boruto's gonna get a time skip for like the past 2 years now. It feels like we've been waiting for forever. So if we're actually finally gonna get one here and now, I think now would be the time. Let's see. I told you. It has already begun. Momoshiki, you meanie head, you stupid head, you doodle head. Let's see. Prepare yourself. Yeah, honestly, if I was Momoshiki, I'd do the exact same thing. I would be undeniably mean. I would just be like, I would just mess with him. Because, like, reasonably, now that he can't properly fully incarnate, we see that he can maybe kind of sort of take over Boruto's body in short spurts. But specifically, since he can't fully reincarnate anymore, he has no reason to be helpful at all. He can just watch. Like, he can just sit there and enjoy himself. That's all he needs to do. So I don't even blame Momoshiki for just being extremely vague, because he gets nothing out of helping Boruto. It's like the whole Itadori Zakuta situation. I get nothing from this. It's actually more amusing to watch you struggle. So I'm going to keep watching you struggle. Ha! But it just fades away. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself! Let's see. Sasuke? Let's see. We're still unable to detect him. Kawaki is continuing to erase his chakra signature, which is still very impressive. No matter, keep casting a wide net so we can catch him the moment he gets tired and trips up. Is he really gonna get tired though? Like, really? He's just running from y'all. Like, no offense to, well, all offense to all y'all fodder. Like, not a single person in the village now. I don't even think Boruto could beat Kawaki. Like think the only person is Daemon, but I don't think Daemon's gonna randomly go out of his way to attack Kawaki, nor does Daemon care enough about the village to do that. And Eida loves Kawaki, so even if she could help, she's not going to. And he's immune to most of her abilities anyway, isn't he? Because he's an Osutsuki. By genetics and stuff like that. So like literally the whole village is useless. And Naruto's gone. I should have reacted to that chapter. I don't know. Like I heard it. I was like, oh cool, Naruto's gone. And then I just kind of blanked on it. I'm sorry. I probably should have reacted to that too. But still, Shikamaru, like what do y'all plan to, like if you do capture him, there's not a single person on the entire planet at this point that could probably stop Kawaki. Like being 100% real and honest with you, there's not a single person on the planet who could do it. As far as we know, once again, bro incarnated, or he has regained Ishiki's powers. Who gonna stop him? Not you. Not Naruto. Not Boruto. It's definitely not Naruto. He gone. Like who? Not even Sasuke. I don't see. I know Sasuke like held him at sword point last chapter, but what is Sasuke really gonna do? Like legitimately, Rinnegan. Rinnegan and nothing but a Sharingan left. Dog, all your jutsu is getting absorbed. He's probably gonna eat your Susanoo. Sasuke, I don't even know what you were really doing like that. I don't get why Kawaki ran, but let's see. Darn it, Kawaki, what's up with you? Whatever the reason, I'll admit, I'll admit Ikimoto's gotten better. I believe it is Ikimoto, right? Let me just make sure. Mikio Ikimoto. Ikimoto's art has gotten better, but like, it's still not anything that I personally appreciate. Like, if I'm comparing the two successors for the two major series, right? Obviously, it's Dragon Ball Super with Toyotaro as the manga artist and Toriyama writing, quote unquote. I forget where I heard it. I forget which channel. I was watching Super Reviews a long time ago. I think it was like years ago at this point. And it was like, they're like, oh, what Toriyama does when he writes stuff is that from his like KFC in the sky, he puts something on a napkin, drops out the window, and then like the napkin splits in half, and Toyotaro gets half, and then Toei gets half, and they have to animate and or draw manga accordingly. Like he barely writes it. But I'll admit, Toyotaro's a much better artist. Sure, I do. There are different things I like about their art styles. Like, I like certain aspects, especially like Endgame Toriyama, like Buu Saga Toriyama. I love it. Some of my favorite Toriyama art. I don't know why my brain was like, am I saying that right? Yeah, Akira Toriyama. Favorite Toriyama art. And I think I do just flat out like it more than Super. Buu Saga Toriyama, end of series, end of Z Toriyama. I love that art. Even more than Toyotaro's. But there are parts of Toyotaro's art that I like more than like most of Dragon Ball Toriyama. But that's the thing. Toyotaro makes a good, solid, genuine continuation of it, and I like his art style. Ikimoto, it is so close. It's uncanny valley Naruto. Like, legitimately, it's just off enough that it's almost like he's trying to do what Kishimoto did, but it's just not close enough. It's just not the same. And thusly, that's where it's messing with me a little bit. I don't know, but let's see. Whatever the reason, he's committed a renegade act. No mistake about it. He could be even taking his life for it, or like lose his life for it. Let's go search for Kawaki too, before Master Moegi stops us, even though it's a pain in the mind. Like, once again, just watered down versions of their parents. Sarada, Mitsuki, take Boruto to the hospital. Sasuke and I will join the search for Kawaki. Y'all will perish. Especially you, Konohamaru. Maybe Sasuke has something up his sleeve that I don't know about. But especially you, Konohamaru. Be careful. He's seriously dangerous. You don't say. Sarada, golly gee willikers, fellas. The most enlightening piece of information I've gotten from the entire chapter so far. Kawaki, Uzumaki, is the most dangerous character ever. Let's see. Yeah, we know. All right, so they're gone. Tack. I'm going after Kawaki too. Watch over Boruto, Sarada. Huh? Gone. Didn't even let it slide. Like, straight up disobeying orders for one, and just immediately charging after. Like, I thought your whole thing was that you wanted to protect Boruto too. You're just letting him go. What, Mitsuki? And supposing someone really were trying to take Boruto's life, I don't know what I would do to that person. Okay, so yeah, so this is technically in a twisted way really wanting to protect Boruto, because he's like, I need to go out of my way to go really like. Kawaki essentially really ruffled Mitsuki's feathers, if you will. Sarada, stick with Mitsuki. He's lost his cool. Leaving him on his own is dangerous. But your eye. Don't mind me. I'm fine. Just go, or you won't catch him. Fine. Okay. Boruto, where's your depth perception at, bro? Can you see? Like, I'm not. I can't do it properly. It's different between like actually having one eye and just covering one eye. Well, let's see. Bro really is holding his eye. He really looking like he wanted to be like Sasuke. He really looking like him. My eye, the chakra, my Sharingan. All right, let's see. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, he actually got tired. Wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay, so never mind. I was telling Shikamaru for Kawaki getting tired, but I guess he really is a little sleepy. A little sleepy boy. Let's see. Darn it. My chakra's almost out. I can't maintain the Sukuyoga. The Sukuna Hikona. The Sukuna Hikona. I can't maintain the Sukuna Hikona. You find him? He couldn't have gotten very far yet. Don't let him escape. Darn it. You can't sense him now? I guess they can. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Found him. Kawaki. What? Big sis. Damon's like, wait, what's going on? Do you need me? Damon's strongest in the verse to come. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know. Something about Daemon literally, I think it's just uncontested now, right? Like, he is just the strongest. It's so weird to think about. But now with Barry and Mo gone, Kawaki obviously not having full mastery over Ishiki's powers, Eida's abilities being relatively up in the air, if I'm being completely honest. Like, Daemon just is the strongest. Because he put pause on No Limiter's Code, who was stronger than Jigen, but not necessarily stronger than Ishiki. So Kawaki should be like Ishiki's equal, quote unquote, with his full karma activated. But even still, Daemon just wins. It is so, like, look at this goofy dude. Look at this goofy dude. Like, if you were to tell me, if you were to just go back in time before Boruto, tell me, like, around right after Naruto and Sasuke got their, like, end of series power-ups. They both got 6 past powers. They both stood up against Madara. And, like, don't tell me about Kage. Don't tell me about Ishiki. Don't tell me about Momoshiki. Don't tell me about Kinshi. Don't tell me about any of the Otsutsuki or anything like that. I guess I would have to know because Hagoromo. But, like, don't tell me any of that. But just slide the image of Daemon in front of me. You know the image I'm talking about, too. The image where he's, like, posed up like this, where he's, like, pointing, he has the arm behind his head. Show me that image. Tell me this is going to be, well, obviously Shibai. But we haven't seen Shibai. Like, we've seen an image of Shibai, but we don't know where Shibai actually is. In terms of a character that's been on panel, that we've actually seen and somewhat interacted with, slide the image of Daemon in front of me and be like, this is the strongest character in the entire Naruto-Boruto duology. I was looking at you dead in the face and be like, Boruto? But, like, you could literally just tell me that this dude right here, this little bro posted up on the couch, he's going to be like, this is the strongest character in Naruto. By far, too. Like, it's not, he's not close. This is the strongest character in Naruto. Do what you will. Like, I don't think, like, I would be a bit bamboozled. I'm not gonna, because I'm bamboozled right now, so I can't imagine going back in time to, like, what, 2015 me and being like, this is the strongest character in Naruto. I'd be like, really? Why are they built like that? And to this day, I'm like, really? Why are they built like that? But let's see. Eida, we know she loves Kawaki, so she's, I believe she's the culprit. Uh-oh. She can fly? Uh-oh. You know I can't fly. Oh, David, you can't fly. Why can't you fly? Of all the abilities for you to not have, why is flight one? Like, you got the ability to reflect all damage and negative intent toward you, but you can't fly? Come on now, David. Interesting how Eida can fly, though. She's just, like, straight flying, too. There's no propulsion or anything. She's just flying like a Dragon Ball character. So I'll give Daemon credit. He's keeping up a little bit. You know I can't fly. Don't leave me behind. Don't worry, Kawaki. I'm here for you. That's gotta hurt, though. Because, like, you know, Daemon, his whole purpose in life is essentially to protect Eida. So Eida just leaving him behind like that gotta hurt. But big rips to my boy Daemon, strongest in the verse. However, let's see. Shikamaru, it's me, Amado. About how to deal with Kawaki. Butt out of this, Amado. In this matter, you have no authority. Listen to me. There's no need to get rid of Kawaki. There's a way we can abruptly cause him to shut down. What? It's a unique command key to my voice. Just like with Delta, I need to be in direct sight of him for it to activate it. Why? Why would that, like, that seems so weird. Like, why would you, I don't know, if you can program it that they can shut down to something that should be, like, sound-based, which admittedly, the Naruto verse is much faster than sound, so maybe that's why you need the direct line of sight thing, but why wouldn't you just have it keyed to your voice? Like, because you never want to get close. Say you need to be in a scenario where you need to shut down somebody or shut down one of your own creations. If it's rampaging enough that you need to shut it down in the first place, do you really want to be in line of sight with it? Like, to the point where it can probably attack you? I don't know. That seems like some faulty design work right there. Like, me personally, I wouldn't build my creations like that. I would specifically structure them so that as long as they hear the command, like, say the keyword is like banana dana. I will have someone else go throw a speaker next to them that's linked up to my microphone and be like, banana dana, and then suddenly they'll shut down. I don't want to be in line of sight with somebody and have to be like, banana dana, because by the time they hear banana, they're gonna be like, oh, it's him, and like rip my throat out. Like, Amado, you're just a dude, bro. As far as I know, you're just a dude. So I'm not exactly sure why you need the line of sight. Let's see. Just like with Delta, I need to be in direct line of sight for him to activate, but as long as the conditions are met, I can stop him in an instant with banana dana. You trickster. You were still holding out on us? Of course he is. Of course he is. You will never learn I don't think we'll ever learn everything about Amado. I 100% doubt that we will. In return, I want your word that you won't touch Kawaki once he's in stasis. I need him alive at all costs. I sympathize with your situation. I do. I know you need Kawaki's powers to bring your daughter back. However, you've got to understand that he's crossed a line that can't be crossed. So once he yields completely, Konoha must keep deeming him an enemy and move to eliminate him. You can't, though. Like, you can't, though. Like, you simply do not have the battle power. Like, hypothetically, I'm trying to think. I always bring him home. 6'7", 310 pounds now. He has bulked up a bit. 310 pounds now. Say hypothetically, he like this guy in my friend group. We shall go on name. You know what? In this case, we'll call him Kawaki. Let's say the Kawaki in my friend group commits an act of like ultimate treason, like straight up just does something so atrocious that the rest of the friend group, the whole collective, is like, this is it. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to jump you. Us all together as human beings do not have the raw battle power required to take that man down. Like, I'm not the biggest dude out there. I'm just not. And if there were 6 of me, and I can definitely tell you the rest of my friend group is not 6 of me, we could not take him down. He would one-shot all of us. We do not have the battle power to take him down. If someone were to come to me and be like, hey, I have a surefire way, and there is, like, legitimately there is one individual, his girlfriend. If we could get his girlfriend to say banana dana and shut him down immediately so we could, like, talk to him about what he's done, we would do that. Because we as a, and I'm shocked Shikamaru is even saying this, like he has the battle power to do anything against Kawaki. That's the thing. If we would have to bring up the girlfriend. We'd be like, hey, so-and-so committed an act of treason. We need her little 5-foot self to come out the clutch and immediately shut this man down, because we couldn't do it. We physically could not apprehend him. So, Shikamaru, this is a definitively dumb move on your part, because I don't know how you plan to eliminate Kawaki. However, let's see. Hey, hold on. You need to listen to me. Shikamaru! And, well, right, we're cutting away. Kawaki. He looks a little skinny. He looks a little malnourished in this panel, bro. Oh, let's see. Russell. It's okay, Kawaki. It's me. That does not make it okay. I don't know. Like, I would not trust Eida as far as I could throw her. To be fair, she's probably like 70 pounds. I could probably launch her a decent distance, but still, I would not trust her the decent distance I can launch her, because that is concerning. She's coming out the clutch. Eida, relax. I'm on your side. Of course you are. Did we ever get an explanation for why she likes him? Maybe I missed. I'll admit, I've been kind of like lacking on Boruto. Once again, it's mainly just the art style. I'm not gonna like, ugh, look at his face. That's the thing. Sometimes I'm extremely petty. Like, I started reading Croco no Basket, like the manga, but I just didn't like the art style so much that I didn't finish it. That may be something I actually just have to go and watch the anime for, because I just don't like the art style that much. But and Boruto's is one of those things where I just don't feel like keeping up with, because I simply do not like looking at it. I know that's rude. And once again, I say this every time I critique any mangaka or any content creator stuff. I cannot do it. Never. You could make me a yearly manga. Say I have to produce a 20-page chapter a year, and I still couldn't do it. I still cannot do it. I know it is simply not within my ability to produce a whole story on a weekly, monthly, like definitely weekly, absolutely monthly, even yearly. I would need like 5 years. You get 5 years a chapter out of me. That's what you would get. I would need 5 years. So I'm not saying I could do better. Not at all. Ikimoto is a better artist than I will ever be. It doesn't stop me from not liking the art style, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, as much as I can respect the time and effort and work that goes into it, I'm just not a fan of how it looks. Like, there was one game, I forget what game it was. A friend of mine asked me to play the game. I looked it up. I realized I didn't like the graphics. I was like, no, I'm not gonna get that. They're like, why? It's such a great game, man. And like, we have similar game tastes. So I know he's right. I know he's 100% right that it is a game I would probably enjoy on a gameplay front. But just looking at it, I'm like, nah. Not for me. It may be for someone else, but it's not for me, dog. Like I could definitely tell just by looks. So I'm very petty, which is bad. It's like, I'm not even a top tier artist. Like, where is it? Like, just to for all 2 of the Boruto fans that are watching this that happen to also be Similarly Sid's fans and know about the rest of the channel, I'll even show you like a little spoiler doiler thing for the next versus battle that I'm working on. So exclusive preview for y'all. Like, this is peak work. This is a peak work I can pull out like on a short notice. I'm not to the level of any of these artists. Look at how lopsided Gallant is. Like, looking at it reversed, I can definitely tell how jacked up it looks. But still, that's like my peak, and that's using a reference of something that someone else edited. So yeah, if you're wondering, the next, oh god, it looks so ugly. It's because all the marks on it. But that's like the next versus battle, by the way, like Sukuna versus Gallant, because I saw that image floating around, and I really wanted to do it. But with that being the case, I wish I closed the book now, because now it looks all jacked up. Ugh, looks ugly. But regardless of that, I'm just trying to prove that, yes, I am an artist. Yes, I'm not that good of an artist. Yes, I can never do what Ikimoto or any mangaka does, but I will still always critique their art and tell you that I don't like their art style, because I refuse to lie to y'all. However, with that being the case, let's see. On my side, when you're coming near me despite being unable to erase your chakra signature, you're pretty much broadcasting my location to them. Even you aren't capable of escaping under these circumstances. Really? Really? Maybe because he's tired. Maybe he is just tired. But you'll be fine if I'm with you, because I won't let anyone touch you. That is true. It's not like anyone can get through her ability. Not even Sasuke, presumably, now. Darn it. I don't care about me. I don't matter at all. So forget about me and focus on protecting Lord Seventh. You ate him! Kawaki, he's in your dimension. The one without time. And he's not moving in there, so Naruto does not have inaccessible speed. So are speed blitzes still. But regardless of that, come on now, Kawaki. How is she supposed to protect Lord Seventh? You ate him. He's gone. What? Like, legitimately, that's the thing. If they get rid of Naruto, or they get rid of Kawaki, they're never getting Naruto back. Naruto's going to be stuck there forever, unless someone else can access that dimension, because we know Sasuke can't. He don't have a Rinnegan no more. So we're stuck out all that. However, let's see. Kawaki, listen to me. If we don't take out Momoshiki, Lord Seventh and this village he's cherished and protected will both eventually be destroyed. I can't let things stay like this, because once he breaks free, it'll be too late. Irreversible and beyond repair. But unfortunately, he's Lord Seventh's son. Who in Konoha could end his life? The Hokage's son. An act that would turn all your friends into foes. Who'd ever agree to take such a task? Aida's cooking up a plan. She's cooking up the idea. She's cooking up the twist. Let's see. It's not just about karma for me anymore. At this point, you're too important to me to leave you be. Right? See, once again, I just can't, like, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Like, I can't. I'm gonna forever unless Ikimoto suddenly gets an upgrade to a different dimension, I will always cloud on this art, bro. What is this? Ugh. Darn it. Why did it have to be him? Whoa. Okay. I know she's into you, dog, but like, why you get a little bit handsy, bro? You get a little bit handsy. Like, that's a little, you get, put the paws down, bro. Put the paws down. Chill. Come on, now. She may not be into that. Chill, Kawaki, chill. Let's see, bro. Let's see. Kawaki, why couldn't it have been a complete nobody who wasn't the Hokage's son or my brother, a stranger who no one would mourn if they left, an outsider just like me. Okay, so yeah, so even if I didn't know the twist, I think something would be cooking here just a little bit, because like this is like gassing it a little bit too much, and I see the glow. Okay, it's starting to happen. Stop it, Kawaki. Don't say such things. You got this all-seeing Senrigan. Use it to look at me. See me for the powerless piece of garbage that I am. You literally hold the strongest creature in the entire verse. Outside of like Barry and Mo Naruto, you hold the strongest self-soul organic creature that ever existed. You are literally Ishiki incarnated. Without the Ishiki. You are the strongest being on the planet. Hey, where the eyes go? Why she gotta be Byakugan now? Why she gotta be Byakugan? Alright, let's see. Uh-oh. What's popping off? What the glowing eyes? What's happening? Nani? So this is it? Is this the tidal wave that did everybody dirty? What is happening? What's going on? So this is what leads to the twist? We're only halfway through the chapter. How are we gonna get to that final page? Sasuke, Konohamaru, Shikamaru. Oh, look at his face. Sarada. All right. This chapter is called Omnipotence. Is this what she does? Okay. Because I know the twist, so I'm not exactly too caught off guard. But what is all this? Boom, big old blast, big sis. Bro, Damon, why are you not faster than this? Strongest in the verse, but you can't keep up with your sister. What is this face, bro? I'm sorry. I can't get over it. I keep clouding on the designs. I'm sorry. But like, I can't, bro, what is this? Don't do a side profile. You can't draw a side. What is this? I'm sorry. Even Samiri's like, what is this artwork? But let's see. Oh, wow. She hit the whole planet with it. Okay, so it's not just the Leaf Village, it's everyone that has the swap. Let's see. Eida? Ooh. Okay, she's done. She's tired. Okay, Ikimoto, you gotta stop drawing her like this. Let's see. Hey, Eida. Huh? Oh. You two. What was that? What was that flash just now? Momoshiki knows the Momoshiki's the best part of Boruto, dog. Like, for a character who, when he was first introduced years ago, it's 2023. It's been over half a decade now, I'm pretty sure. I forget, because the movie came out in, 2016, right? So it's been 7 years. Time is flying, yo. Like, I'm already old, but like, it really feels like it's flying. Like, I'm thinking back to major life events. I was like, darn. Like, Naruto really ended years ago now. Like, over half a decade ago. That's crazy. But, alright, we see Momoshiki. But that's what I'm saying. Like, a character who I never thought I would have cared about. I'm really loving Momoshiki here. What are you two doing here? Miss Eida. Huh? Wait. Something's up. Oh, so she doesn't know. She doesn't even know what she did? Did she do it by accident? Did she... that explains the blank eyes. What the heck? What? 12 clicks off the east of stone faces? What's Kawaki doing there? I don't know. And furthermore, for some reason, Miss Eida's with him too. Huh? Boruto's chakra detected? Near the stone faces, 3 clicks west? Boruto? Huh? Why is it necessary to share Boruto's location? Uh-oh, we cooking a little bit. We chopping it up a little bit. Okay. Still need to work on that art, though. Like, what is this? I'm sorry. Something happened to Boruto? Let's go, Mitsuki. Momoshiki, bro. He's like, I can do nothing but be petty. But be petty I shall be. Hey, boy, I'm curious. How's it feel to lose everything? Uh-oh. You're awfully chipper. Why don't you tell me? What's about to go down? Look behind you. Huh? Mitsuki, found him. Over here. Huh? What do you guys want? Sarada, Mitsuki, you came back. What about Kawaki? I want to know too. What the heck's going... So why didn't she get affected? That's weird. Why didn't she get affected? Because she got hit, right? I mean, the whole planet got hit. So why is she not affected? I don't know. That's weird. Sarada, careful. I wouldn't get any closer. Uh-oh. He pulled off the band. He said, chopping out the band. He's really chopping out the band right now. He's dangerous. Huh? Boruto. You have met... Oh, shoot. He whipping out the sage mode on him. He He really pulled it out. You have managed to truly anger me. What the? Mitsuki! Go! Don't let Boruto get away! Kawaki, how's the eye wound? Looks like it's healed. Okay, so that's definitely messed up. No, okay. So, okay, I'm worried if this twist is even going to last that long. That's weird. That's worrisome. Because if there are already holes like this, being poked, I already saw a whole bunch of people memeing it. But let's see. Kawaki's fine. More importantly, have you found his father, the Hokage? Kawaki's like, huh? Like, he's like, wait, Eida, you do realize I'm the guy who put the Hokage. Like, you realize that was me, right? Like, we did that. Like, well, not we. Like, I'm not speaking for, like, I did that. Like, that was me. What do you mean? No, we still have no leads other than that Boruto did something. That is crazy. So we're really swapping it up. I see. Thank you. So that's the situation. So Kawaki, wow, that's awful. After all Boruto's done for him. I mean, I guess he didn't mean to do it. I highly doubt Kawaki went, or Eida or Kawaki meant to, like, rewrite history like this. But even still, the fact that he's willing to sack Boruto like that is crazy. I know he sees him as Momoshiki, but still, that's wild. I'm going to ask you one last thing. What did you do to Lord Seventh? Calm down, Mitsuki. You're not making any sense. What's up with you? Seems like you don't plan to talk. He's literally talking. Jump up into the branches. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Yep, they jumping, Brody. They jumping, Brody. Huh? Mitsuki, wait. What's the matter? He's the one who kept ignoring our warnings. He's forfeited his life. It's unthinkable that Mitsuki would attack Boruto. What's going on? Something isn't right. He has every intent to slay you. The others do, too. They're all headed this way. Run if you want to live. I don't get it. What's going on? I love it. I love Momoshiki just having the time of his life. Indeed. This is the true nature of Eida's power to charm. A divine power she herself cannot control. And brought about by Shinjutsu's omnipotence. Alright. Eida? Uh-oh. Sneaky. Omnipotence, an ultimate power only an all-knowing, almighty deity can wield. The Shinjutsu of Shinjutsu. Ain't that a little bit redundant? That's like the me of me. Okay. A programming language that the lords, the deities, were set to use to create worlds that will make... Oh, but interesting. Deities, plural. So Shibai isn't the only Otsutsuki deity. Interesting. The will to make anything real. That is what omnipotence is. But not perfectly, obviously. One, from Eida's lack of control over it, and two, the holes in the story already. It is not some trivial ability that a lass who isn't even a Otsutsuki could control. The identity of her charm is simply the result of Eida's subconscious desires made material by omnipotence. Her subconscious desires? There was no way for Amado to know. Having only seen the result, concluding that it was Shinjutsu is understandable. And the current phenomena is that Kawaki's desire is becoming reality. He went through Eida and invoked omnipotence to cause you and him to switch positions. Alright. That's the thumbnail. Or at least one of the 3 images for it. Eida, we're having trouble locating Naruto and Hinata. Just knowing if they're okay would be great. Could you give us some more details about what happened to Boruto when Boruto attacked him? That's crazy! Uncle Shikamaru doesn't even... That's wild. I guess I could, but I don't think another look will help. Tell them that. Wow! Kawaki, hater... I don't like Kawaki. I like... Dog. That is crazy. That is crazy. Kawaki... Can you imagine? Yeah, I would, like, admittedly, that would have to end it. Like, that Lord Seventh perished at Boruto's hands. Do it. That is crazy. Can you imagine? Imagine your best friend. Not even, like, guess. Yeah, legitimately. Imagine your best friend. Someone who lived a hard life, you brought into your home, you broke bread with, you fought alongside, risked your life for, put your life literally in their hands for, risked everything for, gave them a life that they could have never dreamed of, spent countless hours with, lived with, bonded with. At a moment like this, they sacrifice all that because they simply want to be you. That would be bonkers. That would be... He's essentially consigning Boruto to the unalive. Like, he's essentially signing Boruto's D-Warrant. Like, straight up. That's what he's doing here. He's just 100% saying, I want Boruto. That's wild. After all Boruto's done for him and all the 7 did, that is insane. Kawaki's #1 top hater, bro. Kawaki really is a real scammer. That is crazy. You said me and Kawaki switch positions? What do you mean? People's memories have been altered. Any common knowledge involving the two of you. Every person's consciousness is by nature linked through chakra. So it's not impossible for a deity to meddle with it if they so choose. You have never contemplated how many times an Otsutsuki who became a deity may have previously manipulated humankind's memories. By the way, omnipotence does not affect the Otsutsuki, like you and Kawaki, nor its caster, Eida. Incidentally, the Uchiha girl somehow seems unaffected as well, though it's usually the immune who suffer the most from omnipotence. Either way, he is now Uzumaki Kawaki, the Hokage's son, who was born and raised in this village, and you are a lonely outsider who bit the hand that fed him is being hunted down by Konoha. Just plain bored, so do you get it now? And the chapter ends. All right. Now, as much as I was clowning on the art throughout this entire chapter, it does not matter. Yeah, it's worthy. Like, I don't even, like, do I need to explain why? We're finally getting the tale of how Boruto Uzumaki lost everything. At the hands of his own brother, too. That's the crazy part. He lost everything because Kawaki was a #1 accidental top hater who decided to make the best out of an awful situation. Or no, make the best out of a situation that is crazy. Bonkily donkers. Bonkily donkers. Wild, 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 wild. General thoughts on the chapter. I've already been kind of commenting on the art throughout. Story-wise, this is interesting. There's some interesting setup being set up here. Obviously, the early parts of the chapter is sort of kind of just building to the moment of the big twist. We're kind of just continuing where the previous chapter left off. Cool to see that Eida can fly. I'm not sure if it's something that's already established. Learning that Daemon can't is also very interesting. It's a very, very interesting nerf form. Like, once again, kind of like the whole he needs to have his hand on somebody thing. That's a very, like, it seems minor, but I feel like it's going to matter a lot in later battles. I wonder if he's affected by the big old plot twist, because, I mean, he's not necessarily, Tsutsuki, but we don't necessarily see a specific change from him. But then again, he didn't necessarily have an allegiance towards anybody. He only cared about what Eida cared about, so I guess it wouldn't necessarily matter if he was affected or not. I don't think his general position in the narrative is going to change all too much. Something that is going to be interesting to see the long-lasting effects of, things like this. Where is it? Kawaki housed the eye wound. It looks like it's totally healed now. Inconsistencies. There are going to be too many inconsistencies within the memories of other people. Like, Kawaki can't perform the Rasengan as far as we know. I don't think he can. Kawaki is still the vessel for Ishiki, I'm pretty sure. So, like, essentially the specifics of how much was switched and how long this twist is really going to last. Because the thing is, Eida didn't, like, shift fundamental properties of the universe. She just shifted memories. And memory inconsistencies are going to consistently pop up. Kawaki's not going to know everything about Boruto's life. He just isn't. And sure, we have no one to fact check him, but Himawari is going to have so many confusing memories about Kawaki. Do younger images of Kawaki even exist within the minds of all these people? What does all that mean? What are they going to do with these inconsistencies? Are characters like Sasuke affected by this? Notably, Sarada seems to be unaffected by this. Does that mean she inherited some of Sasuke's 6 paths senjutsu that was given to him by the Sage of 6 Paths, and she's technically sort of Otsutsuki, because, Hagoromo was sort of Otsutsuki, being half human, half Otsutsuki. I don't know. What does Sarada being the only one in the village who has this true memory really matter for? Does it mean that she's going to be able to bring people back and help them realize the truth? Is Kawaki going to have to execute her once he finds out? Is she going to have to play a cat and mouse game with Kawaki in order to make sure he doesn't find out that she's the only one who knows the truth? Sasuke being affected is a big question for me. Notably, we don't see his face here, but this is an image that isn't even real. Like, this is an image I actually saw floating around too. It was this image. Yeah, no, this is the image. This is the image I was thinking of, where it's these two. I thought this was an actual image that happened, but no, this is just a general perspective image, so I'm not sure how much we can theorize on that, on what that means and stuff like that. But regardless, that's a pretty interesting question. Sasuke, if Sarada is unaffected, I'm not sure if Momoshiki just failed to mention that. Sasuke, but then again, we see, was Sasuke with Shikamaru earlier on in the chapter? I believe he was. Boruto's chakra. He doesn't say anything. So Sasuke is oddly quiet this chapter. Like, I don't think he says a single line throughout the entire chapter. So I think he may be unaffected too, and Momoshiki may just not be able to notice that. So, with that being the case, Sasuke's role in the narrative is going to be really interesting. Obviously, we know somewhere down the line, Boruto's going to get Sasuke's cloak. I feel like Sasuke is going to be one of the first people, if the whole linkage thing can break, which I do think it can. I don't think this plot twist is going to be permanent, mainly because Eida, as Momoshiki says, can't even properly control the ability. Like, omnipotence can manipulate things, but the manipulation probably isn't perfect considering it's Eida who's doing it purely on reflex. So I can definitely see Sasuke being one of the first people to, like, grill Kawaki a little bit. This may be how Sasuke, because he just questions Kawaki too much, is like, Kawaki's like, whoa, you are asking too many questions, dog. I'll say Boruto did it, and then he, like, takes Sasuke out. That's the only thing. A lot of interesting stuff. I made a couple videos talking about this, because ramifications of this chapter are massive. I'm liking it. I'm loving it. This is a great... I know people have been saying, oh, bargain bin twist, bleach it at first, blah, blah, blah. But I think this is a really good way to sort of flip the narrative, really show us and put Boruto in a situation that is unprecedented. So I really, really like it. Woo! I really, really like it. W chapter, W everything. I'm excited for the next chapter. Chapter 80, probably going to be heat too. However, that's what I think. Please, what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure the all notifications will miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also I do have a page down below. Each more result as one, cut them one, down month. These are videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as €3 a month to get the same perks and more. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with the Pencil, writing off.